guys, and thanks for joining me. This is going to be a 15-minute upper body stretch flow. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in on our hands and knees in a tabletop position. So our wrists are underneath our shoulders, our knees are underneath our hips, our core is engaged, our back is flat, our gaze is in between our hands. Let's go ahead and close our eyes here and just take one big full breath to come into this space together. Inhaling full belly through your nostrils all the way up. Exhaling the same way. Bringing that belly button to your spine. Fluttering our eyes open from here, let's take a few rounds of cat-cow. On your next inhale, dropping your belly, gazing up, bringing our shoulders back to broaden our chest. On our exhale, pushing the ground away, rounding our back, bringing our chin to our chest. Inhale, drop your belly into cow pose, gazing up, not straining. Exhaling into cat pose, pushing the ground away, rounding our shoulder blades, tucking our chin. Let's take a couple more rounds with your own breath. Letting your inhale initiate the move, and your exhale do the same. Taking full breaths into our diaphragm. On your next inhale, let's go ahead and bring our spine to neutral. From here, we're going to revisit that thread the needle that we did in our full body flow. Shifting our weight over to our left side, go ahead and bring your right hand up towards the sky, your gaze following, twisting your chest open. On your exhale, thread that hand through, palm facing up, bringing your right ear to the ground. Once we feel comfortable here, trying to maintain our hips parallel with the ground, maybe bringing this left hand up and over our head to give us a little bit more of a twist. If we're feeling really stable here, the next progression of this pose is to bring the left hand up and bring it around for a bind, reaching for that right leg, all the while taking our gaze up over that left shoulder. If you're in that bind, go ahead and release it with that left arm stretched up towards the ceiling. On your exhale, plant it in front of your face or bring it in front of your face, pushing up. Countering that twist, bringing our right hand back up towards the ceiling the way we started. Gaze follows. And on your exhale, bringing that hand down. Taking a round of cat-cow. Inhaling, dropping the belly. Exhaling, rounding the back. Coming into a neutral tabletop position, we're going to do the left arm now. Shifting weight to the right side, bringing our left fingers up towards the sky, the ceiling, looking up in that direction, twisting the spine. On your exhale, threading the hand through your right arm and right leg, bringing your left ear down on the mat. Feeling comfortable here, bringing our right hand up over our head, maybe just bringing it towards the sky, trying to look up over that right shoulder. Moving on from here to bring your hand back and around, trying to grab right hand to left thigh, twisting the spine, using gravity in the floor to stretch our back shoulders here. Coming back to our breath, feeling our belly rise on the inhale and fall during the exhale. If we're in the bind, let's go ahead and release that. Fingertips to the ceiling. On your exhale, bringing your right hand wherever it is and planting it in front of your face. Using it to push up to counter that twist. Bringing the left hand up. Gaze follows to the ceiling. Exhaling, bringing that left hand down. We're in a neutral tabletop here. From here, we're going to push back into child's pose. Bringing our big toes to kiss. Spreading our knees wide. Pushing our hips back, our bum to rest on our heels. Bringing our forehead to the mat. Letting our belly rest in between or on top of our thighs. Hands stretched out forward, palms to the ground. From here, I want you to walk your fingertips out just a little bit more, a little further than you think you can go. Really feeling that stretch in your back and in your sides. On your next inhale, I want you to walk those hands over to the right side off of your mat. Keeping your head down on the mat. Coming into a side bend here, feeling that stretch along the whole left side. From your wrist all the way down to your hip, maybe in that glute. With every exhale, feeling a little longer here. On your next exhale, walking, coming back to the center. And on your inhale from here, walking your hands over to the left side, off of your left mat. Maybe putting that right hand on top of the left. Really trying to keep your forehead and your chest down flat on the ground. Optimizing that stretch in the right side body here. Taking one more round of breath here. On your next inhale, go ahead and walk your hands back towards the center. From here, on your exhale, go ahead and tuck these toes. We're going to push up into a downward facing dog. Letting our heels reach towards the ground, bringing our hips up. All 10 fingers on the mat. Shoulders are down. Our core is engaged. Our knees can be bent. Both of them, maybe one at a time, walking our dog. Our ears are between our biceps. Really feeling the length from our fingertips all the way up our back. Feeling the stretch from our glutes down to our heels, our hamstrings lengthening. On our next exhale, we're going to come into plank pose. Shoulders above wrists. Toes are tucked, pressing the ground away. On our next inhale, lowering knees, chest, chin. Keeping our booty up like an inchworm. On your exhale, lowering that booty down and pushing up into an upward facing dog. Relaxing our entire back side body. Bringing our shoulders down, widening the chest. Our gaze is in front of us, not up. We're leading with our heart here, not with our nose. On your exhale, rolling over the toes or coming up, pushing our hips up into downward facing dog. From here, I want you to walk forward. Your feet meet your hands, coming into a forward fold. Taking a generous bend to the knee, grabbing opposite elbows. Let's go ahead and straighten one knee and then the other. Rocking back and forth.
Relaxing the head. The crown, the top of your head is facing the ground. From here, let's go ahead and reach our hands behind us, interlacing the fingers. Inhaling, bringing our back flat, straightening the elbows as much as we can. Exhaling, coming back into a forward fold, letting those hands fall over. Giving our chest a really good stretch here. Maybe while in this position, again, bending one knee and straightening the other. Bringing our hands to one side of our body and then the other. Taking any movements that feel good. On your next exhale, with control, letting your hands go down towards the mat. On your inhale, flat back. On your exhale, put your hands on the mat, bend your knees. We're going to come down into a seat. In an easy position, cross-legged. Here we're going to take eagle pose. It's much easier seated than it is when you're trying to balance with it. So from easy seat, our spine is long, our chin is parallel to the ground. Let's go ahead and bring both of our hands out in front of us. Thumbs up towards the ceiling, palms facing each other. Let's go ahead and take our right hand and bring it underneath our left, twisting it around, aiming to bring our palms together like we're clapping. Trying to bring our thumbs right in the middle of our face. Inhale, bring your elbows up here. Exhale, rounding your back, tucking your elbows in towards your belly. Feeling that stretch through your shoulder blades and your upper back. Inhaling fully, exhaling, rounding a little bit more. On our next inhale, bringing our elbows up, untwisting the hands, bringing them back out in front of us, thumbs up. From here, we're going to bring our left hand, bring it underneath our right. Twisting our hands to try to bring our palms together, taking your left hand, reaching for your forearm, your wrist, your palm. Trying to bring your fingers to dissect your face right down the middle. Once we're here, let's inhale, our elbows up. Exhale, rounding our upper back, our shoulders, bringing our elbows down and around towards our belly button. Our inhales, filling our bellies up like a balloon. Our exhale, rounding a little more, getting our elbows a little bit closer to our bellies. On your next inhale, bringing your elbows up. Straightening the spine, untwisting the hands. Maybe like we windshield wiper our legs, windshield wiper our hands loosely. Maybe giving them some arm circles, bring some movement back into those shoulders. From here, let's inhale, our arms up tall. Palms reaching our gaze in the center. On our exhale, let's bring our fingers to the right side of the room, bringing our left shoulder back, opening our chest. On our exhale, coming back up straight, bringing our hands even closer to the ceiling, and on that exhale, bending to the left side of the room. Open chest, open heart. Trying to gaze up over that right arm. On your next inhale, bringing your fingers, your gaze to the top of the room. And on your exhale, bringing your palms down, connecting your thumbs to your chest. Namaste.